All right guys, it's running. So in the delete, let's see, yeah. So what we're going to do in the delete, right? In this section we are going to implement the feature for delete issue. Add delete button in the issue id, right? Delete button.tsx. So that will be the file name. So let's do that. Go back here. So remember yesterday, right? We separate all our button, for edit. Let's see. Okay, we have the separate button. So I think in the, not here. So in the components we added error index, no. Okay, so much, so many file folder, right? Yet not here. See, even I cannot find now, right? Here in the issue id, okay, in the id here, this page, right? So that is the details page, correct? Let's look at the localhost 3000, right? And then we try to understand. So if you go to the page here, so if I click this, right, this is the dashboard, okay, this is the dashboard page, root route, okay, root route, right, the main route. If I click on issue, now you get here, right, issue, there is a button for add new issue, right, add new issue. And then let's say now you want to delete one of them, right? So here in the box, let's click on the box 7, right, and you want to delete this. So here is the update. Let's add below that one, right, just below update I want to add the delete button, okay, delete button. So this is here issue and edit, right? This id, basically this is the id here, okay, this id, right? So we can, where is this button now? How we getting button, right? So I think same place we're gonna add the button. Let's do that one. So in id here we have edit button, so let's put it here, no problem, that will be fine. And we just copy the whole code, right? No, it's okay. I think I was going to copy, but let's write it. So this is the delete button, correct? This is the delete button. We have to import the button now. Button, right? From the Redux UI, and we'll just use here. All right. So, and we call it delete issue, right? Issue. And this one, I think we can give a color, right? Color of maybe red. Let's make that happen. And now, see the ID. This ID, right? When you click on that page, see how it works, right? We have to understand this. When you make a click on this issue here, any issue, right? This is, like issue ID, okay? So in that page, we have the page in the ID route. That is what we have to understand, right? So this is the ID route, and there is a page, and we call our, we have all our button here, edit button. So it's better, right? Just put it below here, So delete issue button, right? Let's get that like that, okay? Let's see how it looks now, right? In our, see that delete button is there. And because we have a flex, okay, these are the buttons are inline, inline element, right? I want to put this in the below next line, okay? So the better idea will be here. So let's make a flex. Let's get a flex, okay? The I can add flex here. There is somewhere I can import, yeah. So flex, right, from the Redux UI, and we wrap it here. Flex, okay. So now we're done. So the flex is what? By default it is also horizontal, right? But to make it column, we have to add direction here and make it column, right? Like that. And now check. Okay. So they, they just expand all the way, right? And it's very big now. Okay, so this is very big. So let's see here. So right now, okay, so we have to fix that now within this adding delete button, right? Let's fix that one. We can even give a gap now, so let's try a gap here, gap of maybe 5, and it should have a gap now. Save, there is a gap, right? But we're gonna divide. Okay, what we're gonna do, right? Better idea will be, we have a grid already. Okay, so let's give a grid some size, like column maybe 5, something like that, and then put this in one column and the remaining in the maybe 4 column, like that. Okay, so here in the grid, right, we can say MD, right? Let's make it MD, maybe MD, let's make it 5 column. Okay, 5 column, and each box, the issue details page right here, so we can say class name, and I think call span, right? Call span, I believe span will be 4. Okay, call span will be 4, right? And then, so that is 5. Let's say call span 4, and if you make it 4, this one, right, this will take the last one. Okay, so that should be, let's look at now. Yeah, but you see the problem now, right? There is a lot of space. It did not look like taking all this space. Let's see, let's find out why. Inspect this, and if you go to the grid, right, so see there is a space. Okay, if I click this, right, if I click this, I want to click on the grid. Where is the grid? I mean, you see there is a lot of space, right? This one is just taking this box here, is only taking this much space. And the reason is, if I click on the grid here, okay, now I think you can see, right? Look at here. So it's just taking up to here, and we have this space. So, and this is taking the last column. That is fine, but we need to push this up to here. So for that, okay, let me close this. So for that, we have to look at this detail page, right? Go to the detail page, and that box discard, is not pushing all the way. So what we can do, we can give max width of maybe full, and I think that should be fine. Yeah, so it just took all the way, right? Okay, so that is fine. And now in the let's go back, right, in the mobile device. Let's look at the mobile. So it looks something like this. Okay, so even here it looks very big, right? So how are we going to fix that? Let's see, go back to the details. No, in the button, what button body page here, right? So if this is this is MD, right? If I make let's look at flex column direction, and if the grid is MD, right, or maybe small, if I can make this here, see, remember this is the break point, right, for the our Redux UI. Okay, and the difference from the Tailwind, right, the size, like let's say for this is MD, then the Tailwind will be equal to large. Okay, LG, just one you have to go above, right? So in case of MD, I have to choose LG here in the Tailwind class, right? So I want to display 4 column. Okay, let's make this one small. Okay, small, right? And 4 column on the MD size now only. Okay, so yeah, so I believe in the small still will be one, in the large will be, above small will be 1 column, right? And only for MD it will be 4 columns. So let's check, see if that is okay. I think what did not match, right? So small, and okay, I think that is okay, right? So when we go above MD, or let's say, yeah, above MD, right, and then it will move here. Yeah, that, I think that is fine, right? Let's leave it like that. Okay, yeah, so let's leave it like that. So yeah, so that was the button creation, right? That is all in this section. So let's commit this. Let's leave it up to here, right? So let's make a commit, and we can say adding delete button, right? Delete button and push. So the next stuff, right, next thing what we're going to do is, let's, for example, you want to click on here, right? You want to click this. So when you click, remember the dialog box, like confirmation, do you want to proceed with the deleting, yes or no, something like that. So that is what we're going to get. Okay, so that will be alert dialog, right? We're going to find here in our Redux UI alert dialog here. This is the one. Okay, so I think we just copy. We're gonna need trigger, right? We're gonna need trigger. We're gonna need content also. Title. We're gonna need description. We're gonna need, yeah. So I'll just copy up this, and I have to close that. So content is close with title there and description, right? Okay, so I will close this letter. Let's do that. Copy this, right? Just to save some time. So in our button, remember where is our button now? This button, not edit but delete button. So we're just gonna add here, right? Let's try that. So what I will do, I will just close this, add the, you know, and put it here. Okay, the only thing I need to do now, I need to put this button. So alert, see alert dialog, right? Alert dialog will, this is the component, it will do the job automatically. Root trigger, what you want to trigger? The button when you click, right? So when you click, you want to trigger that something. Okay, but first we need to import all this, right? So let's import, missing import. Okay, we got that. And saying something, so we need to close now, right? That alert dialog box. This alert dialog, we have to close it. Okay, because remember I did not copy the whole thing. What I'm doing, so shift alert dialog and dot root, right? Root. I'll just explain it. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, fine. And the content here, that content will be going here, right? So alert dialog, that will be closing with content. Okay, so I think all our error will be gone, right? I just don't need this style. I will remove that, and also I'm gonna delete this. Okay, So the first title, right? Title means what we're gonna put here. Let's maybe confirm delete. Okay, delete, right? Deletion or deletion. So let's check now how it works, right? Let's check. Go back to our page. So it's saying something, right? There is error, cannot access alert dialog root in the server, right? Because this is the client interaction, you know, like you're gonna click do something, so must change to we to our client page, right? So we can do a use client. Okay, use clients, right? Or I think there is a mistake. Use client only, no s. Now it should be fine. Let's check. So it's saying React children only expected to receive a single React element child, right? Why? Return. This is the one. So let's look at here, right? So you have root, you have alert dialog trigger. We're gonna trigger this button, fine, and we're gonna have the content, right? Alert content, then title, that is okay, that is close, and then after that okay, here that means each child will be, you know, only for title we have to close and I start again description, right? Okay, and then we're going to start again for description. So alert description, right? Alert description. Okay, let's close this here. Yeah, I believe that is fine now. Again, so React children only expect to receive a single React element. React root. So root trigger. God, what I have done this mistake. Root alert dialog root trigger, then content, and content we have the title, right? So we add the title, confirm deletion, then alert dialog. Okay, alert content, title is okay, and then after we move to the alert dialog description, right? Alert dialog description. And there is a description. Okay, so that should work now. I don't know why it's not. Okay, so we might be missing something, some kind of bracket maybe. Let's check here, right? Still the same issue. Okay guys, what happened? Okay, let me quickly check the code, right? So in the component, not here, but issue, and go to ID, right? Page. So in our delete button, correct? So delete issue button.